Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the forecast for January 2nd, 2025. Of course, it's a Thursday, although it feels a bit more like a Monday. The good news is that technically it's a short week because tomorrow's Friday, so that works. So, of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. So we have a lot to talk about here as we have a colder weather pattern that is starting to set in. Let's take a look at the data here. Series of troughs moving through. We have some lake effect snow that's starting to show up in the Poconos and Catskills, picking up anywhere between a dusting to as almost as 2 inches of snow up here via the lake effect snow showers. As you can see, temperatures over the northern interior are in the upper 20s to mid 30s. As you head towards the coastal plain, you start to warm up into the upper 30s to a few lower 40s. Temperatures are not going to be moving all that much as we have constant cold air transport starting to take hold. See it very nicely here on the radar. This is set up via, again, this is our weather tap radar and surface map. You see the series of troughs moving through and the cold air moving off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, setting up these bands of moderate to heavy snowfall. And some of that is reaching the Poconos and Catskills in a lighter version. So there is a chance here that we could see a flurry or two drop down into, let's say, the New York City metro or Philadelphia metro. Not any significant accumulation in any way, shape, or form, but certainly a few flurries in the air will be possible. Your best potential for accumulating snow will be in your higher elevations in the Catskills, the Poconos. So if you're heading up to go skiing up in those locations, you'll have some fresh snowfall to work with. Now, on the infrared satellite picture, you can see a lot moving around here. We have our upper level low in control with the cold air coming off of the lakes here. So there is your snow bands. And then we have this feature right here. Now, it doesn't look all that impressive, but let's take a look at Earth News School. This is at 850 millibars, so mid levels of the atmosphere. And what this shows is cold air. So there's your cold air streaming over the Great Lakes here, setting up that lake effect snow band. There's our upper level low. And then you got this feature right here that we're watching very, very carefully because this is going to be diving towards southern New Jersey, the Philadelphia metro, the Delmarva Peninsula. And that is going to set up the potential for a little bit of light snow that we're watching out here that could make for some slick conditions for tomorrow afternoon and evening, especially for the evening rush hour right around this area here. And we're not looking at a lot here, but you don't need a significant snowfall to create problems on the roadways, especially in the evening. Friday evening, people are going out. Well, you could be dodging 1 to 3 inches of snow in this area. We'll have more detail on this feature as we go on through the day, and possibly some impact maps will be issued as we watch this feature very carefully. And then behind that, we have another feature that is developing here over the Rockies that is going to be tracking its way towards our neck of the woods by Monday, setting up the potential for more snowfall. So, what we're going to be watching here are what's called mesoscale models. You might see this as your futurecast or whatnot on some of your news stations. This basically is the HRR guidance, and you can get this pretty much almost anywhere. It's generally free to use in many avenues, like let's say Tropical Tidbits or even the National Weather Service. So what this is showing here is this little band of light to moderate snow showing up for tomorrow evening that we're going to be watching very, very carefully. There is some disagreement between the mesoscale models, the NAM and the HRR. So that's why we're going to wait for this afternoon to get a little bit more data, a little bit more agreement before we start to move forward. But certainly something to keep an eye on for tomorrow afternoon and evening, especially for the evening rush hour, right? And also as everyone is heading out to, let's say, go to parties or whatnot. Well, you're going to keep an eye out, especially around the Philadelphia metro, southern New Jersey, and central New Jersey. So right around here, we could be picking up a little bit of light snow. So let's dive into the rest of this forecast. For today, again, sky clouds, a few flurries, a bit chilly out there with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, sky cloud cover continues. It's still windy. It's going to be windy today and for tonight with winds from the northwest around 10 to 20 miles per hour, ushering in that colder air. So there will be some wind gusts as well. And also the wind chill is more likely going to be in the teens and 20s. So definitely want to bundle up. Low temperatures by tomorrow morning will range from the mid to upper 20s throughout the region. Now, on Friday, you'll see clouds increase, and there's that feature that we're going to be watching very carefully for tomorrow evening. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon will range from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. By the time we get to Saturday morning, that feature will exit. We'll look for scattered cloud cover, still winds from the northwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour, with the potential for a few lake effect snow showers up in the Poconos and Catskills. Look for low temperatures on Saturday morning, ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. Highs on Saturday will range from the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior, and lower to mid 30s along the coast. Now, on Sundays, generally quiet. High pressure is going to be in control. Look for scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s. High temperatures will range from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. Then we have our storm coming in on Monday morning, and unfortunately, right around the heart of the morning rush hour. Now, for the New York City Metro, it doesn't look like a big deal. Maybe a dusting to an inch. And same thing over the northern interior. Connecticut, you might miss this completely. This is a type of storm where you have to be very careful of the snow gradients and the precipitation gradient setup for central New Jersey on down through the Delmarva Peninsula. Now, there is a better chance for, let's say, a light to moderate snow in central New Jersey and Philadelphia at this time. More of a moderate to heavy snow, especially you head down towards Cape May, Wildwood, the Delmarva Peninsula, talking about much of Delaware. And even southeastern Pennsylvania could even see some moderate to heavy snowfall as well. The position of this low pressure system is still a little bit in question as far as maybe a slight northern shift, which would increase the potential for more moderate to heavy significant snowfall for, let's say, central New Jersey and Philadelphia. So we have to watch this out very, very carefully. One thing we know for sure about this threat, everyone's going to be snow because we're going to be more than cold enough. And your best potential for accumulating snow will be south of New York City and south of the northern interior. So this looks like more of a central New Jersey, Philadelphia metro, southern New Jersey type threat. Same thing with the Delmarva Peninsula. At this time, I have no data to support any type of significant shift that would enhance the snowfall totals to plowable levels for the New York City metro. I can't say that for central New Jersey and points further south, so we're going to be watching this very, very carefully. Low temperatures on Monday morning will range from the lower to mid 20s for everyone, so as you can see, plenty cold enough. High temperatures as this storm starts to exit really won't be moving all that much. Look for high temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. This will leave pretty quickly, and by the time we get to Monday evening, just a few lingering snow showers and flurries. By Tuesday, scattered cloud cover is expected with a few flurries. Same thing for Wednesday and Thursday, with a constant northwesterly wind keeping the threat for a few flurries in place, continuing into the end of the week. Low temperatures through this period will range from the single digits to mid-teens over the northern interior and upper teens to lower 20s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior and mid to upper 20s in a lot of your suburbs, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast for high temperatures. So very chilly period of weather. Certainly your best potential. You have two light to moderate threats of snowfall for the region. Your best potential looks like it's going to be down towards basically central New Jersey on southward through the Philadelphia metro, New York City metro. Doesn't look like all that much right now, but don't worry, we have a lot more activity on the way for the rest of the month. This isn't over, we're just beginning. In the meantime, stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.